James, did you make the restaurant reservation for us?
Huh? Restaurant?
Next week is our wedding anniversary, and you said you'd make a reservation for 7 p.m. Don't tell me you forgot.
No, I didn't forget.
From your reaction, you definitely forgot.
I remembered. I made the restaurant reservation.
Really?
Of course I did. It's our second wedding anniversary, Sarah. How could I forget?
It's actually our third.
Right. That's right.
You forgot my birthday 2 months ago, too.
I was busy with work. Couldn't help it.
And my mother's birthday last month.
That wasn't my fault. The schedule was crazy that week.
You were never this forgetful before. Remember our first anniversary? You planned everything weeks in advance.
Things are different now. Work is more demanding.
Remember how you used to send me flowers to my office every month?
That was then. We can't always act like newlyweds.
Even on Valentine's Day this year, you said you were working late.
Because I was. The elderly need care 24/7.
I'm not asking for flowers. I just want you to remember important dates.
Can we talk about this later? I'm at work.
You're busy now too, right? Usually you get time off after night shifts, but lately you've been doing consecutive night shifts.
Care homes are always short-staffed.
But these recent shifts seem impossible.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you doubting me? Are you saying I'm lying about working?
That's not it. Never mind. I'm just talking about how the company is managed. Why are you getting angry? You're so quick to anger lately. The shifts are crazy, and it feels like the company is not taking care of their staff.
That's none of your business.
I know, but I'm worried about your health.
You're so annoying.
You don't have to say it like that. I'm just concerned.
So irritating. Talking to you stresses me out.
But we used to talk for hours before.
Stop living in the past.
Alright, I'm sorry. Well, anyway, thanks for making the restaurant reservation. Just need to confirm a few more things. Did you remember to make it for the private room I mentioned, since it's our anniversary?
Yeah, all taken care of. Stop questioning everything. Why can't you trust me?
I just wanted to make sure. The restaurant gets busy, and since you've been working so many extra shifts lately, I just want to make sure you won't be too tired.
I can handle my own schedule.
Oh, and another thing. Did you see the email from the insurance company?
What email?
The one about our policy renewal.
I'll look at it later.
It needs to be done by tomorrow, so don't forget.
Fine, I'll handle it.
Like you handled the car registration last month?
Hey, are you trying to start a fight?
No, I just don't want to pay late fees again.
Then do it yourself if you're so worried.
But it's in your name, so I can't.
I said I'll handle it.
You said that about the electricity bill too.
Are you keeping a list of my mistakes now?
No, I just don't want our utilities cut off again.
You never used to nag this much.
You never used to be this irresponsible.
I'm working double shifts to pay for your shopping habits.
My shopping habits? I haven't bought anything new in months.
Whatever, I'm busy. Stop messaging me about these things.
Alright, but just one more thing. I was thinking maybe we could have lunch together tomorrow.
Don't you have work?
I can take a longer lunch break. We haven't eaten together in weeks.
I'm busy tomorrow.
Even for half an hour?
Stop being clingy!
Wanting to have lunch with my husband is being clingy?
You know what I mean. I need space.
Really, that's all.
Different how?
More distant, always working, always irritable.
Maybe because you won't stop nagging.
Is asking about our anniversary plans nagging now?
Just drop it. I said I handled it.
Like you handled Mom's birthday dinner last month.
Here we go again.
We had to order takeout because you said you'd cook.
I was tired from work.
You could have told me earlier. I would have prepared something.
Your mother hates my cooking anyway.
That's not the point.
Then what is the point?
Communication, James. That's the point.
Whatever, I'm busy.
You're always busy these days.
Some of us have to work.
I work too, you know.
Not like I do.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, just leave me alone.
When did we become like this?
Like what?
Strangers.
Don't be so dramatic.
I'm not being dramatic. I barely get to see you anymore.
I'm working to support us.
We both work, James. That's not an excuse.
Can we not do this now?
Then when can we have a decent conversation? You're never home. Should I make lunch reservations for the weekend, since you'll be working nights on our anniversary?
No need, I switched shifts.
Oh, that's great. So you'll definitely be free for dinner?
Yes, for the 100th time, stop asking.
I'm just excited about this dinner. We hardly see each other anymore.
That's what happens when people work.
Even when you're home, you're always on your phone.
Are you spying on me now?
No, I just notice things. Like how you always take calls in another room.
It's just work calls, confidential patient information.
Even at 11 p.m. late at night.
Yes, emergency situations happen.
But you never had this many emergencies before.
Are you monitoring my calls now?
No, I just...
Just what?
Nothing. Never mind. By the way, did you remember to pick up your suit from the dry cleaners?
What suit?
The one you said you'd wear for our anniversary dinner?
I have other suits.
But that's your best one.
Stop micromanaging everything.
I'm not micromanaging. I just want our anniversary to be special.
It's just dinner.
Just dinner? Is that all it means to you now?
Hey, don't start this again.
Remember last year? We went dancing after dinner.
That was different.
Why was it different?
I wasn't as busy then.
You're always busy now.
That's life.
No, that's you choosing to be busy.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Forget it. Remember our first date?
Sarah.
You were an hour early. Now you can't even reply to my messages.
People change.
This much?
Just drop it, okay?
James, I'm at the restaurant and they're saying there's no reservation. What's going on? I can't reach you on your phone. James, please, answer me. It's our anniversary today. I'll be waiting at home. Please reply as soon as you see this message. The hostess checked twice. There's definitely no reservation under your name. Or mine. James, please answer your phone. Why aren't you answering? I'm starting to get worried about you. Are you okay? James, where are you? I'm really worried. At least let me know you're safe. Your phone is going straight to voicemail now. I called the care home. They said you're not on shift. Please, just tell me what's going on. James, please, just one message. The restaurant staff felt so bad they gave me a complimentary drink while I waited. I feel like such a fool sitting here alone on my anniversary. It's midnight now. I guess you're not coming home either. I just want to know you're alive, that you're safe. The least you could do is tell me you're not coming. James, just answer, please.
Sarah, sorry I couldn't contact you yesterday and couldn't come home. Someone called in sick suddenly, and I was the only one available. They asked me to do the night shift. Just got home now. Man, what a day.
Do you know how worried I was about you? I was about to call the police and the hospitals in town.
I'm sorry. I've been apologizing since earlier, haven't I?
You never made the restaurant reservation in the first place, did you?
I did, but I had to cancel because of work. I didn't want to trouble the restaurant, and there would have been cancellation fees.
Then you should have told me at least. Just a quick message saying you couldn't make it, that work came up. Couldn't you even manage that?
I thought I sent it. I meant to send it, but somehow it didn't go through. You know how that happens sometimes. It wasn't on purpose.
I see.
The timing was just bad this time. I was looking forward to our anniversary, too.
Is that really true?
Are you doubting me?
I ran into Thompson from your work on my way home yesterday. When I asked about you, he said it was your day off.
Well, Thompson doesn't know about the sudden change because I work at a different place now. I hardly ever see Thompson anymore.
Then how would he know it was your day off?
He probably just saw the old schedule. And seriously, you're always so passive-aggressive. Just shut up.
So now you're working at 2 different care homes?
Yes, I am. Is that so hard to believe?
It's just that you never mentioned it before.
Because I knew that you'd react exactly like this, always questioning me about everything.
When did you start working at the second place?
It's been a while, a few months ago.
And you never thought to tell me about this at all?
Why should I have to tell you about everything?
Because I'm your wife?
You're not my keeper.
No, but I am your partner. Or I guess at least I thought I was.
Why are you in such a bad mood just because we couldn't celebrate our anniversary due to work? How old are you? You're over 30 and still acting like a fairy tale princess.
That's cruel. You break your promise and then act like this?
Oh, what's with that tone? Whatever.
I was really looking forward to spending time with you because we haven't had any time together lately. We both work, so I thought at least on our anniversary.
Shut up! You're annoying.
Fine. I was stupid for expecting anything.
Stop nagging, you old hag.
Why do you keep saying hurtful things like this?
Because you won't stop nagging and nagging. Just shut up.
Remember when we first got married? You used to call me every day during your breaks.
That was then.
When did you start treating me like this?
When you started acting like a detective.
Maybe because you're acting so suspicious.
People change, get over it.
Yes, you certainly have changed.
Here we go again with the accusations!
I'm not accusing, I'm observing.
Whatever, I'm done talking, I'm going to sleep! Sarah, sorry for the sudden call. It's Thompson. Can you reach James?
Thompson, thank you for always looking after James. Is something wrong?
Actually, something serious happened. Have you seen the news?
News? Sorry, I'm at work right now. What happened?
There's a fire at the nursing home.
What? A fire?
Well, it's in the office area, so the residents are safe, but there's a lot of smoke and we're short-staffed. We wanted James to come in, but you know how he never answers work calls on his days off. Everyone's struggling to reach him.
Is today his day off?
Yes, is he out somewhere?
He said he had to work suddenly and left.
That can't be right. He's not here, and I checked with his direct supervisor. Besides, we never call people in on their days off unless there's an emergency like today.
Is that so?
Yes, we don't usually have people work on their days off.
I see. So everything was a lie after all.
What? A lie? Is something wrong?
Sorry, it's nothing. Maybe I just misunderstood. Anyway, I'll try to contact him.
Yes, please. Tell him to come in as soon as possible.
James, reply right now. This affects your future too, if you don't answer.
So annoying. What is it?
There's an urgent matter, but thank goodness you're safe. Where are you?
At work. Can't talk now. I'm in the middle of explaining things to a new resident.
Really? Even though there's a fire?
Huh? A fire?
Don't you know about this? Thompson called me about the fire at the care home.
What?
Thompson notified me that your workplace is on fire. It's burning badly. The office is completely destroyed. But you're explaining things to a new resident at a time like this? Amazing that you can still operate during a fire. Such dedication to work. He's saying that they need you to come in. Emergency situation.
But I'm at work already!
At the care home that's on fire?
No, the other one!
The mysterious second workplace you never mentioned before last week?
Yes, exactly.
Interesting, since Thompson said today was your day off.
He must be mistaken. I told you I work at a different place from Thompson now.
Or you're lying. Thompson even checked with your supervisor about your schedule.
Oh, not this again.
There's a fire at your workplace, and you're so calm about it?
Because I'm not there, I told you.
Right. You're at this other care home that nobody seems to know about.
Why are you like this?
Just watching the news on TV. The fire at your workplace is the top story.
Huh?
Yes, they're showing it live. Lots of smoke, firefighters everywhere.
Wait, what? Oh, there are ambulances too.
Fascinating how you can be so casual about your workplace burning.
I'm just focused on my work over here.
Here, where?
At the other facility.
With the new resident, you're explaining things, right?
Yes, exactly.
Even though you just said you were focused on work? Quite the multitasker.
What do you want from me?
The truth would be nice.
But I am telling the truth!
Why don't you just admit it? There was no overtime or weekend work. It was all lies, wasn't it? I wonder where you are now and what you're doing, lying to me.
Wait a minute.
Whatever. Anyway, you're causing trouble for Thompson and everyone else, so contact work immediately. Well, I've passed on the message. Oh, yeah, and say hi to your younger girlfriend. Hey, Emma, you're with him, right? The new colleague from this year?
What?
I can see Emma's social media right now. She just posted a photo at that new cafe downtown. Interesting coincidence that you're not answering work calls on the day of an emergency, isn't it?
Wait, please, there must be some misunderstanding.
What? Are you saying I'm wrong?
That's not...
Not what? Not what it looks like? Then start explaining.
No, Sarah, please, wait, there's a deep reason for this.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
It's really complicated.
Actually, it's quite simple. You've been lying to me for months.
Sarah, please.
Please what? Keep quiet while you cheat on me?
It's not like that.
Then what is it like? Explain it to me, James. Explain why your coworker is posting photos from a cafe when you're supposedly at work together. You know what? Don't bother. I've already hired a private investigator. I have all the evidence I need.
You what? An investigator?
Surprised? Did you think I was just being paranoid all this time? And don't bother deleting your messages with Emma, because I have all the copies.
Sarah, please!
Oh, and those receipts from the jewelry store? The ones you tried to hide? I found those too.
I can explain!
Explain what? The matching couple rings you bought? Or the expensive necklace that I never received?
How did you...
Did you think I wouldn't notice the credit card statements? That I wouldn't see the charges from hotels?
I can explain everything!
Explain how you've been using our joint account to buy her gifts.
The money! I'll pay it all back!
With what? The savings you emptied?
I didn't!
Don't bother lying. I checked the accounts.
I'm so sorry, Sarah.
You know what hurts the most? You didn't even try to hide it well. You just assumed I was too stupid to notice.
Please, let's talk about this.
Now you want to talk. After months of avoiding me? It's too late, James.
Sarah, wait!
No more waiting. No more lies. Expect divorce papers tomorrow.
Please, let's talk about this.
Whatever reason there might be, you'll have to take responsibility. Make sure you tell your affair partner too. I'll be informing the company and your family. I'll make you regret treating me like a fool all this time.
But Sarah, please let me explain.
No, we're done talking. I don't want to hear any more lies. Hope Emma was worth all of this.
Sarah, I really am sorry. Please, give me another chance. Just hear me out, please.
Did you sign the divorce papers I gave you this morning?
No, I haven't, because I don't want a divorce. I want to talk this through with you.
I want the divorce. Do I need your opinion?
Listen to me, Sarah. It wasn't serious with Emma.
Whether you were serious or not doesn't matter to me.
I was seduced. Emma came on to me. I rejected her at first.
But you're having an affair now, and lately you've spent more time with Emma than me.
Emma was really mentally unstable and I couldn't just ignore her. Then she started threatening to tell you and work if I didn't meet her. I'm more of a victim here.
A victim? Someone who goes shopping happily and holds hands while entering Emma's apartment is a victim?
That's...
You know, I actually noticed this long ago. Even before our anniversary, I was thinking about divorce since then, because your shift schedule was clearly strange. You used to have 2 days off per week, but suddenly you were so busy you had no days off. It would be strange not to be suspicious. You became cold towards me too, and you forgot my birthday before that. Even someone really dense would notice something was wrong. I figure there must be something making you so giddy that you'd forget your wife's birthday and anniversary.
I'm sorry. I guess I just got carried away when a younger woman pursued me.
Carried away? You even called me an old hag before. That's because you were comparing me to young Emma, right?
I'm sorry.
How long has this relationship been going on? Be honest. Don't lie to me anymore.
Just a few months.
Try again. I have the hotel receipts from 6 months ago.
Sarah, please.
I even have pictures of you two from 5 months ago at that nice restaurant where you said you were working late.
I can explain everything.
Explain what? How you took her to the same restaurant where we had our first date?
That wasn't intentional.
Or should you explain about all the money you've been spending to buy things for her?
I'm saying that I'll pay it all back.
And remember when you missed my father's memorial service?
I told you I had to work that day.
Funny how the Instagram photos show you at the movies with Emma that afternoon.
Sarah, please.
Do you know how much this hurt? Standing there alone while everyone asked where my husband was?
I didn't mean to.
To what? To hurt me? To lie? To cheat? Which part didn't you mean to do?
All of it. None of it. I don't know anymore.
I won't forgive you. The affair seems to have gone on for nearly 6 months, and you betrayed me many times during that period. You know, I was going to reconsider the divorce if our anniversary had ended happily, even if you were having an affair. If you had prioritized me, your wife. It sounds stupid, but I was trying to postpone it that way. But the restaurant wasn't reserved for our anniversary, and you didn't even come home that day. Any remaining love or attachment I had for you completely vanished. But isn't it great? Once you divorce me, you can date openly. Emma must be happy.
But I don't intend to divorce you. If I hadn't been threatened by her, I would have cut ties with Emma long ago.
Threatened? Is that your excuse now?
But she said she'd tell everyone at work.
Maybe you should have thought about that before sleeping with a coworker.
I know I made a mistake.
No, you made choices, multiple choices, every single day for 6 months. Look, as I've said many times, your circumstances don't matter to me. The fact is, you were unfaithful and betrayed me. Even if Emma made the first move, you could have just rejected her, right? It's infuriating how you're playing the victim.
I'm really sorry. I'll never cheat again. I'll change my ways, so please don't abandon me.
You abandoned me first. Be happy with your young and cute Emma.
No! That woman is seriously crazy. I can't be happy with her. The other day she even had a knife in her bag.
That's all from seeds you sowed. Finding out your affair partner is dangerous makes me want to divorce you even faster. Oh, and I'll be contacting your mom and dad soon.
No! Stop, please, stop! They might cut ties with me and I'll have nowhere to go.
But that's not my problem, is it?
Then I'll sign the divorce papers. I'll sign them right now. Just please.
You're more afraid of your parents finding out than getting divorced with me? How pathetic. I was definitely right to choose divorce.
But...
Well, whatever you say, we're getting divorced. And even if you don't agree, we'll settle it in divorce court. I'm definitely reporting to your parents and company. I guess we're gonna be so busy from now on.
Please don't tell my parents. They'll never forgive me.
Maybe you should have thought about that before cheating.
Sarah, please think about everything we've been through.
I am thinking about it. All those years I trusted you.
We can start over.
No, we can't. You broke something that can't be fixed.
Sarah, I'm really, really sorry. Please forgive me. I'll accept any other punishment.
You're not in a position to choose your punishment. You really were a selfish man until the end.
I'll do anything. I'll give you whatever you want in the divorce.
Now you're trying to bribe me?
That's not what I meant.
You know what's funny? If you had put this much effort into our marriage, we wouldn't be here. It's just not possible for me to trust you again after all of this.
I'll change. I promise I'll change.
Like you promised to make our anniversary reservation?
That's different.
No, it's exactly the same. Empty promises.
What about trying couples counseling?
Couples counseling? After you spent 6 months lying to my face?
People make mistakes.
A mistake is forgetting to buy milk. This was a choice that you made on your own. Multiple choices every single day.
I know I messed up.
Messed up? You destroyed everything we built together.
We can rebuild.
With what? More lies? More excuses?
Please, Sarah, think about our history.
I am thinking about it. I'm thinking about how you threw it all away for someone you barely know.
Emma means nothing to me, believe me.
Funny how you say that now that you're caught.
I swear it's true. What can I do to fix this?
Nothing. It's useless to even try. Some things can't be fixed.
There must be something.
Sign the divorce papers. That's all you can do now.
And what if I don't sign them?
Then I'll see you in court, and I'll make sure everyone knows exactly why you're getting divorced.
You wouldn't.
Try me. I'm done protecting your reputation.
This isn't like you, Sarah.
The old Sarah died when she saw those photos of you with Emma.
I never meant to hurt you.
But you did. Every lie, every missed date, every night you were with her instead of me.
If I could take it all back.
But you can't. That's the point. I'm just sick of hearing the same excuses and apologies over and over. I can't deal with this anymore. I don't have time to waste on someone who's about to be my ex-husband. Thanks to my in-laws' intervention, I was able to get a smooth divorce from my husband. James, thoroughly broken down after being berated by his parents, apparently broke things off with Emma and blocked her contact information. However, this enraged Emma, who ended up stabbing him at his workplace. While it wasn't life-threatening, James became mentally unstable and was hospitalized, and Emma was arrested and fired from her job. Since this happened after I received compensation from both of them, I have no lingering attachments about this. I want to quickly forget about this incident and find my own new form of happiness.
Hello, Sarah. It's been a while. It's Rose's father, Richard. Thank you for taking care of my daughter.
Oh, hello, Richard. It's been so long since we talked last time. How have you been?
Fine, thank you. I heard from my daughter that your husband's been having some back problems.
Yes, that's right. We've been going to various hospitals and chiropractors, but nothing seems to help relieve it. I heard you used to be an orthopedic surgeon, so I was hoping you might have some advice.
Oh, I see. That must be difficult for your husband.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry to always be asking for favors.
No, it's fine. Though I'm retired due to illness and can't do much now, I would be happy to recommend some good doctors I know.
Oh, thank you so much. That would be really helpful. And while you're at it, could you recommend a good dermatologist for me too?
Pardon? A dermatologist?
Actually, my skin hasn't been doing well lately.
Oh, I'm sorry, but dermatology isn't my specialty.
But you must know lots of good doctors, right?
Well, yes, I do.
Then surely you can help. Please? We're family now, after all.
But I don't personally know any dermatologists.
Don't be like that. Your daughter married my son, so we're family now. Please, help us out.
Well, I suppose I could ask around.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry for being so demanding.
No, you're always taking care of my daughter. Speaking of which, how is she doing?
Oh, wonderfully. She's truly an amazing daughter-in-law. She's helping with our company now too. And honestly, we couldn't run the business without Rose.
Is that so? I'm glad she's being helpful at the company.
She's so smart like you. As expected of a doctor's daughter.
No, not at all.
Don't be so modest. When I was young, they used to say smart women weren't attractive. But times have changed, haven't they?
Actually, I never put much stock in those old-fashioned ideas.
Oh, but surely you must agree that a woman shouldn't outshine her husband.
I believe everyone should be free to reach their full potential.
How modern of you. But you know, in a family business, hierarchy is important.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. Actually, since my daughter is quite reserved, I was worried about how she'd adjust after marriage. She tends to have trouble expressing her opinions clearly.
Oh, a modest daughter-in-law is much better than one who's too forward. We run our company as a family, so we're very close-knit. Everyone looks after Rose, so please, don't worry.
That's wonderful to hear. By the way, I noticed Rose hasn't been posting many photos lately. Is everything all right?
Oh, she's just been so busy with work. You know how it is with young people these days. Always focused on their careers.
I see. Does she get enough time off?
Of course. We treat her like our own daughter. Speaking of which, we're planning a family trip soon.
Oh, where are you going to?
Hawaii. Just the family. It's a reward for everyone's hard work.
That sounds lovely. Rose must be excited. You all must get along so well.
We do. And Rose is an important part of our family, too.
Please continue taking good care of my daughter.
Of course. She's like my own daughter now. By the way, about that dermatologist, do you really think you'd be able to find someone soon?
I'll see what I can do.
And maybe also recommend a good physical therapist for my husband?
I thought I already suggested some orthopedic specialists.
Yes, but we're looking for more options. The ones you suggested had such long waiting lists.
That's often the case with good specialists.
But surely you could pull some strings. You know, doctor to doctor.
I'm retired now, Sarah. My influence isn't what it used to be.
Oh, but your connections must still be good. And while you're at it, my sister has been having these headaches.
I really should be going now.
Just one more thing.
I'll be in touch about those doctor recommendations.
Wait, my cousin also mentioned some knee problems.
I'm going now. Goodbye, Sarah. Rose, how are you? Today's the start of the vacation, right? Have a good time and enjoy your trip.
No, Dad. Actually, I'm not going. I'm the only one left behind to work.
What? Why aren't you going with your family?
Sarah said daughters-in-law shouldn't go. She said it would be a waste of money to pay for my travel expenses.
What? Sarah actually said that?
Yes, she did.
That's not right. Just leaving you out of a family vacation, that's just exclusion.
You're right. I haven't told you before, but I'm always being excluded.
What do you mean?
Sarah just hates me. She can't stand that I went to a good university.
What?
She says smart women have no charm and are presumptuous. She berates me, saying I'm socially inept for getting higher education despite being a woman.
I can't believe this. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I thought I could handle it on my own. I thought if I worked hard enough.
No amount of work justifies abuse.
They dump all the work on me, and I'm the only one working overtime every day. Plus, they demand I do all the housework too. I barely have the time to sleep in this situation.
That's ridiculous. You don't have to put up with this any longer. Just quit the job.
But I'm the only one in the company who can handle the accounting.
What? How can a company function like that?
The previous accountant was targeted by Sarah and was bullied until they quit. Now I'm stuck with handling all the office work.
And they don't even include you in family trips? This is classic daughter-in-law abuse!
Is that what it is?
Yes, absolutely, that's abuse!
At first, I thought Sarah was angry because I was doing something wrong. But thinking about it now, I haven't done anything wrong.
Of course you haven't.
And it's not just the housework and office work they push on me.
What else are they doing to you?
I have to eat my meals alone in a separate room. Only leftovers.
What?
They say daughter-in-laws should eat what's left after everyone else is done. When the family goes out to eat, I'm left behind.
That's horrible!
And no matter how much I work, my salary is zero.
What? Zero? They're not paying you anything?
They say my housing and food are my payment.
That's illegal! They can't do that!
There's actually more.
Just tell me everything.
When we have company gatherings, I have to serve everyone and can't sit with them. They make me work on weekends without compensation.
This is unbelievable!
They even took my credit cards away, saying I shouldn't have my own money.
Did they force you to give up your personal bank accounts too?
They tried, but I secretly kept one account they don't know about. I've been documenting everything in case things get worse.
Smart girl. What about your husband? What does he say about all this?
He sides with them completely. Says I should be grateful they took me in.
Grateful for what?
That I'm lucky to have such a prestigious family accept me.
Prestigious? They're running a sweatshop disguised as a family business.
I know that now. I've seen how they treat other employees too. The turnover rate is incredibly high.
This is outrageous. This is grounds for legal action. Let me help you get out of there.
But just leaving like this doesn't feel right. Why should I have to run away when I haven't done anything wrong?
I see. Then let's make them pay.
How are we going to do that?
That's easy. Let's use your position to our advantage.
What do you mean?
You handle all their accounting, right? I'm sure you've noticed some irregularities.
Actually, it's worse than you think. They've been running 2 sets of books for years.
Perfect. Document everything.
I've actually been keeping records, just in case.
That's my girl. Now, while they're away...
Dad, are you suggesting what I think you are?
You're a certified accountant, aren't you? I'm sure you know exactly what needs to be reported.
Yes, I do. I've been documenting their tax evasion schemes for months.
And I assume there's more to this? Tell me!
They've been falsifying employee records, making people work overtime without pay, hiring undocumented workers, misclassifying employees as contractors.
How long has this been going on?
Years. I found records going back at least a decade.
And you have proof?
They've been systematically exploiting people, not just me. I have all the documentation.
Good! They thought they could abuse my daughter without consequences.
But Dad, if I report them, the whole company could collapse.
Would that be such a bad thing? A company built on exploitation doesn't deserve to exist.
You're right. And I have all the evidence organized already.
That's my daughter, always thorough.
Should I do it while they're away?
It's the perfect timing. They won't be able to destroy any evidence.
I need to compile some final documentation about their recent transactions.
What kind of transactions?
They've been moving money between accounts suspiciously.
Make sure you have copies of everything. Back it up securely.
Already done. I've been maintaining detailed spreadsheets of every irregular transaction.
Anything else?
I even have recordings of Sarah ordering me to falsify documents.
Smart girl. How long do you need to get all of this done?
Just a day or two to organize the final reports. I want everything to be clear and irrefutable.
Take your time. Do it right. They'll never see it coming.
We're coming back from the family trip tomorrow. Have you finished cleaning? No, I haven't. What? What have you been doing all this time? Such a useless daughter-in-law.
Useless? Who do you think you are? You can't do anything without Rose, yet you have the nerve to talk big. Have some shame.
Who is this? Isn't this Rose?
This is Rose's father.
What? Richard?
Yes, I heard everything from my daughter.
What? She told you?
I need a good explanation for this.
Well, you see, someone needed to stay and manage the office.
And that someone had to be Rose?
It just makes sense, doesn't it? She knows all the systems so well.
But surely you could arrange coverage. It's a family trip after all.
Well, you know how it is with family businesses. Someone has to make sacrifices.
And that someone is always Rose?
Now, don't make it sound so negative. She's learning valuable skills.
Skills like working alone while everyone else is on vacation.
You doctors always had it easy with your big salaries. You don't understand how small businesses work.
I understand the difference between running a business and exploiting family members.
Exploiting? How dare you? We've given her everything she needs.
Have you? Because I'm hearing something very different.
What has she been telling you? She's probably just complaining because she has to work hard for once in her life.
Unlike you, who had to work so hard to inherit a company.
That's different. This is a family business. We have traditions.
Is tradition your excuse for everything?
You're just like her, looking down on us because we're not fancy doctors.
No, I'm looking down on you because you're abusing my daughter. Apparently you have no intention of treating her properly. I can't leave her with you anymore. I'm taking her back home.
What are you doing? Rose is our daughter-in-law and an employee of our company.
Huh? Employee? You don't even pay her!
But our business can't function without her.
I heard you've been dumping all the work on my daughter. Not just that, I know all the details of how you've been abusing her.
We were just treating her like a daughter-in-law. making her fulfill her natural duties. She eats at our table, sleeps in our house.
Really? Does she? Because I heard she eats leftovers alone and sleeps in a storage room. Is this how you think daughters-in-law should be treated?
Yes, we have our own way of doing things here. What's wrong with that?
Everything is wrong with that. Forcing all the work on her, not paying her, only giving her leftovers to eat?
A daughter-in-law should be humble. Learn her place.
Her place? She practically runs your entire company.
Under our guidance, our direction.
Your direction? When was the last time you actually understood your own company's finances?
That's not relevant. We trust Rose with those details.
Trust her enough to make her work alone during your family vacation?
Someone has to mind the business. And since she's so good with the books...
Yes, she is good with the books. Very good, in fact.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll find out soon, since the authorities are already involved.
What? No! You can't do this to us!
We're getting her divorced.
I won't allow that! Who do you think you are, making decisions on your own?
It doesn't matter if you agree or not. If you don't, we can take this to court.
What? Court?
I have plenty of lawyer connections. Being a doctor means you're always adjacent to legal matters.
Oh, acting high and mighty because you're a doctor.
I'm not acting superior. In fact, you've been constantly using my position as a former doctor, asking for treatment advice, asking for doctor referrals.
I just asked for advice. You two are the ones acting like elites, looking down on us common folk.
That's your persecution complex talking because you don't have the capacity to acknowledge your own pathetic behavior. Don't talk like you know anything when you've been tormenting someone in a weaker position.
You don't understand our family traditions.
Traditions? There you go again. Is that what you call abuse these days?
Stop acting like you know everything.
I know enough.
Your daughter's the same. She looks down on us just because she has a good education.
If she looked down on you, would she work herself to the bone?
She probably thinks our company is just some small-time business.
Just think about it for a moment. What a thing to say about my daughter who's been serving your family without complaint. Stop taking out your complexes on my daughter. Your jealousy is showing. Have some shame.
What? Why would I be jealous of some young girl?
Your abuse of my daughter is just your inferiority complex showing. You're such a shallow person.
How dare you?
And what about your son? Doesn't he have anything to say about his wife being abused by his family like this?
My son has never complained.
No?
If anything, he often grumbles about how useless your daughter is.
Right, I forgot that he's your son. What a terrible family she married into.
You can't just take her away.
Watch me, we're definitely taking her back. She's getting divorced.
That won't work. Who's going to handle the accounting if she leaves?
Is that all you care about, your precious company?
You don't understand. We're a family business.
Family? Is that what you call people you exploit? Anyway, if you try to force her back, I'll call the police. You'll be the ones in trouble if this becomes a police matter. Your company's reputation will tank, and everything you've done to my daughter will come to light.
Fine. Anyway, let's at least talk about this.
Talk about what?
Let's discuss this between our families, without involving lawyers. Family matters don't need outsiders.
I won't agree to any discussion without lawyers present.
Why do we need to involve strangers in a family discussion?
If matters could be resolved between parties alone, we wouldn't need a judicial system.
You can't do this to us.
After how you've treated my daughter, I just can't let this go, Sarah.
But everything was going fine before you interfered.
Fine for whom? For you? While my daughter suffered in silence?
She's never complained about any of this.
Because you threatened her, made her feel worthless.
You'll regret this. We'll fight back.
Good luck with that. I'm sure the authorities will be very interested in how you run your family business.
You worthless daughter-in-law. You useless piece of trash. What have you done to us? Sarah, you should stop now. Shut up, you curse. Going to court will just waste money. These insults will only hurt your case in court. Did you think I wasn't keeping records? Records? What records? Everything. Every insult, every unpaid hour, every illegal practice. What? You've been spying on us? No, just protecting myself. Every time you made me falsify a document, I kept the original. What do you mean? Every time you ordered me to hide income, I documented it. Every single violation, recorded and timestamped. You've been plotting against us this whole time? Plotting? No. As I said, I've just been finding ways to protecting myself. After we welcomed you into our family? Welcomed? Is that what you call forcing someone to sleep in a storage room? That was discipline. Character building. No, that was abuse. And it's all documented. Every single incident. You had no right to keep records. I had every right. I'm a certified professional you treated like a slave. Shut up. Don't you dare tell me what to do, you idiot. Hey, you might want to watch your language. Leaving us after all we've done for you, you ungrateful wretch. I've served you all this time. If anyone's been ungrateful, it's you all who've returned my dedication with cruelty. It's natural for a daughter-in-law to serve her in-laws. Daughter-in-laws shouldn't have human rights. Is that so? Yes, a daughter-in-law should sacrifice everything for her husband's family. Just be prepared. The whole company will unite to fight against you and your father. Actually, that won't be possible. What? Of course it's possible. We'll crush you even if it costs us the company. Well, that's impossible because I've already destroyed the company. What? My father suggested it. He said a company that does such underhanded things must be doing other bad things too. What are you saying? He said if I'm leaving anyway, why not expose everything? You wouldn't dare. You've been evading taxes as well, haven't you? That's company business. Actually, I'm a certified public accountant, and I'm quite good at tracking money movements. Oh, and I'm also a certified tax advisor, so I know quite a bit about taxes. You... what? While everyone was on vacation, I gathered evidence and reported it. An investigation should begin soon. You can't have... all those fake invoices, all those under-the-table payments, all those employee wage violations, everything. But those were private company matters, family matters. Tax fraud isn't a family matter, neither is wage theft. You had no right to look into those accounts. I was your accountant, the one you forced to work without pay, remember? We trusted you with those accounts. You mean you forced me to manage your illegal schemes? You're just making things up. Did you think I wouldn't notice the money laundering? Money what? What are you talking about? The shell companies, the fake vendors, the double billing schemes. I documented everything. That can't be. No, you can't do this to us. We're family. Family? Is that what you call people you abuse? We gave you everything. You gave me nothing but pain and humiliation every day for 2 years. You ungrateful snake. After everything we've done for you. Everything you've done? You mean like making me work without pay? That was just training. Forcing me to eat leftovers alone, taking away my credit cards, making me sleep in the storage room when guests come? That was for your own good, to teach you humility. No, it was to control me, but you never realized one thing. Huh? What's that? I was never the helpless victim you thought I was. I just chose to be patient. Patient? You were plotting against us. No, as I said, I was protecting myself. There's a difference to that. You had no right. I had every right. Did you know that forcing someone to commit tax fraud is also a crime? You're just an ungrateful daughter-in-law. We are going to fight against this. We'll hire the best lawyers. With what money? What do you mean? I've seen your accounts and I've noticed some suspicious transactions. What? This is all your father's doing. No, he just helped me to see that I didn't deserve the abuse. How dare you, after we took you into our family? Took me in? You mean imprisoned me? You're just lying. You couldn't possibly understand all that. Sarah, I have all the evidence. There's no way out to this. This will ruin us. A reputation built on exploitation doesn't deserve to survive. I can't believe this is happening. As I can't say anything further about the report, this will be our last conversation. Wait, Rose. I still have things to say about this. You'll be hearing from our lawyers from now on. You can't just leave it like this. Oh, and just so you know, this country moves very quickly when it comes to tax matters. And you might want to cut your vacation short. Oh, but I suppose you can't come back right away anyway. What do you mean? You said you were going to Hawaii, right? I know that a hurricane is approaching Hawaii right now, and most flights are being canceled. How do you? You see, I'm also a certified meteorologist, so I always keep an eye on the weather. Well then, goodbye. A meteorologist? Wait, don't you dare hang up. Why not? You never listened when I begged you to stop the abuse. This isn't abuse. This is tradition. Tradition isn't an excuse for cruelty. Goodbye, Mother. The investigators will be in touch with you soon. Richard, please return your daughter to us right away, please.
Nope, that's never happening.
The tax authorities are investigating our company. We don't have anyone who understands taxes right now, and we're struggling to respond.
Don't you have tax accountants and lawyers on retainer?
Well, we were saving money since Rose handled everything.
I can't believe this.
She was so good at it. We didn't think we needed anyone else.
You overworked my daughter and didn't even pay her, and now you're asking her back?
But everything was fine when Rose was here.
Fine for whom?
If we'd known she had all those amazing certifications, we would have said something earlier.
Like what? Are you saying you would have treated her better? We both know that's not true.
We would have appreciated her more.
Appreciated her? Like how you appreciated her when you made her eat leftovers alone?
That was different. We were teaching her discipline.
You mean you were breaking her spirit? You were abusing her just for having a good education.
But we never expected things to turn out like this. And to think we'd be reported by family.
That's our line. Rose never expected to be abused by family either. This is karma.
That's...
Anyway, tax evasion is a crime, and I hear you treated your other employees terribly too. We've already reported you to the labor board. My daughter only did what was right.
How dare you? We never abused anyone. It's just strict management. If our whole family ends up on the street, it's all your fault.
You reap what you sow. Your first mistake was underestimating my daughter.
You're the one who put her up to this, didn't you?
I just gave her advice. I'm glad you turned out to be exactly the trash we thought you were. Thanks to that, we could get revenge for what you did to my daughter and help seek justice for your other victims too.
Please, please. We need Rose to rebuild the company. Please give her back to us.
Rebuild the company? That's impossible. And why should my daughter help after going through all of this? Companies that don't value their employees deserve to fail. Besides, any company that falls apart when one employee leaves has no future.
But, please, I'll apologize. I'll apologize for everything we've done, so please, do forgive us.
It's too late. Perhaps you should have thought about that before running an illegal operation.
But they're asking about accounts we didn't even know existed.
Really? Then who was managing them?
It must have been Rose. She must have set them up.
What? Are you accusing my daughter of fraud now?
No, I mean, we just need her help explaining everything.
So you can pin it all on her.
No, we can fix this. We can give Rose a proper position.
A proper position after 2 years of abuse?
We can make her a director, with full benefits, a real salary.
Now you're willing to pay her? Are you saying you would have treated her differently if you'd known she could expose your crimes? It's obvious that you've changed your attitude after knowing the authorities are involved.
No, that's not what I meant.
Then what did you actually mean?
We didn't know she was so qualified.
You mean you would have exploited her skills better?
No, we would have respected her more.
Like how you respected her when you called her presumptuous for having an education?
That was different.
Different how?
We never expected things to turn out like this. The investigators found everything.
What do you mean, everything? Just tell me.
They found accounts we didn't even know about. They're questioning all of our transactions.
Of course they are. Did you think tax fraud would go unnoticed forever?
Please, they're questioning everyone, even our suppliers.
Good. Let them find every fake invoice, every under-the-table deal.
You don't understand. This could ruin our business and family completely.
I understand perfectly. You're facing the consequences of your actions.
But the business community, our reputation.
A reputation built on exploitation and fraud?
Please, the investigators found irregularities going back years.
How many years exactly?
I don't know. They're saying at least a decade.
Wow, a decade of fraud. Pretty impressive.
Please help us. Rose must have records of everything.
Oh, of course she does. That's why you're in this mess.
What do you mean?
Every transaction, every illegal order you gave her, she documented it all.
But that's betrayal.
No, that's professionalism, something you wouldn't understand.
The bank has frozen our accounts.
I'm not surprised. Money laundering tends to make banks nervous.
We never.
Just save it for the investigators.
Our reputation will be ruined. The local business community is already talking.
Let them talk. Maybe it'll discourage others from abusing their employees.
It wasn't abuse. It was just our way of doing things.
Your way of doing things was criminal.
Everyone in the family business community does it.
Is that your defense that everyone else is breaking the law too?
Please, we need Rose to explain the accounts.
Why? I thought you understood your business.
The investigators don't understand our system.
Oh, they understand perfectly well. That's what's frightening you, isn't it?
They're saying things about money laundering.
Among other things, I'm sure.
How do you know about all of this?
Let's just say Rose was very thorough in her documentation.
This will destroy everything we've built.
You mean everything you've stolen? Everything you've exploited from others?
We gave people jobs. We gave them opportunities.
You gave them abuse and exploitation.
But your daughter is destroying lives.
No, she's exposing crimes. There's a difference to that.
We can work something out. We can pay her properly now.
Now that you're caught, you want to follow the law?
Please, just ask her to come back. We'll make things right.
Make things right, like how you made her sleep in a storage room?
That was traditional.
Traditional abuse is still abuse.
The investigators are saying we could face jail time.
Actions have consequences, Sarah, and you're about to face them.
But we're family. Families should protect each other.
Family? You lost the right to call yourselves family when you started abusing my daughter.
We can change. We'll do better.
It's too late for that. Much too late.
What will happen to our company?
What happens to any criminal enterprise when it's exposed? It falls apart.
Please, can you give us just one more chance?
No way, Sarah. If you want to save your company, you need to figure it out yourselves. Don't you have that family unity you're so proud of? Now's the time to use it.
It's hopeless. Everyone's only thinking about themselves.
Ah, just like you.
Help us, please. We'll lose everything.
Everything you gained through exploitation.
Is there no way to make this right?
Some things can't be made right. They can only be punished.
But what will happen to us?
Justice, Sarah. Justice will happen to you. They say 3 heads are better than 1, but I suppose it doesn't matter how many fools you gather together. Well, you'll just have to accept your divine punishment. Goodbye, Sarah. I'm sure the investigators will be in touch soon. The in-laws company was hit with millions in back taxes. The father-in-law and mother-in-law were arrested for severe tax evasion. Additionally, issues with unpaid wages and forced overtime came to light, leading to a class action lawsuit from employees. Through all this, the company went bankrupt. Rose filed for divorce after claiming her unpaid wages and compensation for the abuse she suffered. Today, Rose is single again and thriving as a CPA. My daughter deserves to work somewhere that properly values her abilities. She was too good for that worthless company anyway.
Mike, I just finished my last checkup here. The doctor says both the baby and I are healthy.
That's fantastic news. How are your blood pressure levels? They were a bit high last time.
Much better now. The doctor says I've been managing stress well.
It's great. You'll be staying at your parents for maternity leave soon, right? And I'll be alone without you for 2 months.
I know it's a long time, but Mom really wants to help with the newborn.
I understand. Your mom's experience will be invaluable. I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too, but are you sure you'll be okay taking care of Emily? Should we hire a cleaning service?
Come on, who do you think I am? I'm a super husband who works from home and can handle both childcare and housework. Who else could better take care of our daughters while you're away?
I know you can handle it, but it's a lot of responsibility alone.
Trust me, Emily and I will have quality father and daughter time.
Well, yes, but you know how you can be messy sometimes, like cleaning up after cooking, which isn't your strong suit. It's getting hot, and I'd like you to stay on top of the housework and dishes so you don't let anything rot.
Oh, I'll leave those for you on purpose.
For me?
Look, I post about my housework and parenting on social media, right? I did everything. It might make you look bad. Just writing that I cook when my wife does the dishes creates this perfect couple image.
Mike, that's ridiculous. Our life isn't a show.
But my followers love seeing how we share responsibilities.
You don't need to post everything online.
Social media is all about showing real life. Plus, if more husbands like me are visible online, it helps other moms too. They can tell their husbands, look how much other dads are doing. I'm strategic about what I post.
Being strategic doesn't mean manufacturing situations.
I'm just highlighting the good parts of our life together.
But I've told you before, I don't want our private life all over social media.
But social media and blogging are my income sources now. I need to share some personal stuff. Can't you be more understanding about my work?
There's a difference between sharing and oversharing.
My followers feel connected to our family. It's what they want to see.
I understand, but Emily's 5 now. She might not like finding herself online someday. Like when you posted about her failed attempt at baking cookies recently. Even though you used emojis to cover her face, you still showed her crying. I don't know how I feel about using videos of our upset daughter to entertain people online.
Come on, it's not that big a deal. Being too sensitive.
It's about respecting her privacy. She'll grow up one day to find those pictures of herself online, and we can't decide how she'll feel about that. Maybe you should wait until she's old enough to understand and can say that she's okay with her photos being posted.
The post got so many supportive comments though. Other parents related to it. I'm sure she'll understand once she grows up.
We don't know that. I think being cautious is better.
Don't worry, I'm better at social media than you, and I know where to draw the line. I definitely don't want any backlash, so I'm making sure that I read the room.
Sometimes I wonder if you care more about your followers than our family's privacy.
That's not fair. Of course I care about our family. I'm just building a brand that can support our family. It's work. And sometimes we have to sacrifice some things for work.
Just promise me you'll be more mindful about what you post while I'm away.
Of course! I only post the cute father-daughter moments, nothing embarrassing.
That's not exactly what I mean.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I'll be fine. Sarah, today's your due date. Any contractions yet?
No, nothing unusual. I'm prepared for the hospital, though. How are things there?
Haven't you seen my social media?
I've been trying to avoid looking at my phone too much. Doctor's orders.
I posted such cute photos yesterday.
I'm trying not to look.
Why not? Everything's fine here. Emily's so excited about being a big sister. She keeps talking about when her brother will arrive.
Really? What has she been saying?
She's been drawing pictures of the baby. I posted them online. Got a ton of likes.
Mike, we talked about this.
But they're just drawings. Everyone thinks they're adorable.
Yes, I remember before I left she was practicing changing diapers on her stuffed animals.
Let me know as soon as labor starts. I can't do much, but I'm cheering for you.
I will. Mom's ready to drive me to the hospital anytime.
Make sure your mom takes lots of photos.
The priority will be the delivery, Mike.
Hey, we can post photos of the baby on social media after birth, right?
What?
It's fine, isn't it? All newborns look like monkeys anyway. And their faces change so much.
I don't want to think about social media right now.
But my followers have been following this journey with us. We've got to share pictures of the baby with them.
Well, maybe.
Great. Send me photos right after birth.
That won't be possible right away.
Why not?
I'll be focused on the baby, Mike, not on photos.
But only take a second.
There are post-birth procedures, and I'll probably be exhausted.
Aw, maybe I'll ask your mom then. I want to post on social media as soon as possible. You know, lots of followers are supporting us.
Can't that wait until things settle down?
Don't be stingy. This is happy news. Oh, by the way, I took some money from our savings.
What? How much?
Not much.
What did you buy?
Just some online courses.
Online courses?
Well, my social media following is growing, so I thought about making YouTube videos. It's for studying that.
How much did it cost, Mike?
Just a bit over 10 grand.
Just a bit? That's more than 10,000.
It's an investment in our future.
That's our emergency fund. How could you do that without talking to me about it?
It's fine, isn't it? You're on maternity leave, but we're dual income. My earnings are stable now.
Define stable.
I got 3 sponsored posts last month.
Mike, we're about to have our second child. I wish you'd consulted me before spending that much money.
If I told you, you'd just lecture me about saving money. You always criticize what I do.
Because you make decisions like this without telling me. You tend to be careless with money. Like when you quit your job to work from home without telling me first. We couldn't live without my income after that.
We need more money for our future.
That's exactly my point. We need to be more careful now, so don't spend our savings.
Hey, life has ups and downs. Couples should support each other. Besides, since we can live on your income, I don't really need to work. I'm already doing most of the housework and childcare. I could just be a stay-at-home dad. Aren't I great for working anyway?
Oh.
What?
Wait, I think contractions are starting.
Really? This is perfect timing for a live update.
I'll contact you later.
Send photos. My followers will want to know everything.
I need to focus right now.
Okay, keep me updated in real time.
I'll message when I can.
Don't forget about the photos.
Mike, where are you right now?
What do you mean? I'm home.
Are you sure about that?
Of course I'm sure. Why are you asking?
So you're at home. Has anything unusual happened?
Come on, we just talked on the phone 2 days ago. Nothing changes in a few days. How are things there? Is the baby doing well? Emily's being good here. She keeps saying she wants to meet her brother soon.
When was the last time you saw Emily?
This morning, of course. She had cereal for breakfast.
What kind of cereal?
The usual kind? Why all these questions?
They're both here with me. Emily is here.
What are you talking about? That's not...
Emily arrived here this morning.
Huh?
How come you didn't notice when you're supposedly at home? I heard there was no one in the house.
That's impossible.
Really? Then explain why Mrs. Taylor called me.
Who?
A mom friend contacted me last night. She found Emily wandering around and took her in.
Wandering?
Want to know what else Emily told us?
I don't understand how this happened.
Emily said she couldn't sleep because the room was too hot.
But I'm sure I had the AC on.
Well, she probably turned it off while playing. Anyway, Emily went outside alone and was found by someone, and my parents took the first flight this morning to pick her up and bring her here. So where were you and what were you doing?
I was just stepping out for a minute.
Try again.
It's weird, I was home the whole time.
My dad went to the house, but no one was there.
Maybe I was at the store?
For how many hours?
That's strange. How did this happen?
Enough with the act. We're the ones who want to know how this happened. My dad is waiting at the house, so go home right now.
Your dad is at the house.
Yes, and he's not happy.
I can explain.
Mom brought Emily here, and Dad stayed behind to talk to you. If you've tried to hide any evidence, I will divorce you immediately, so tell my father everything.
There's nothing to hide.
Then why did Emily say you've been gone for 2 days?
She must be confused.
And why did the neighbors see you leaving with a suitcase?
I had a work thing.
Go home and talk to my father, now.
Can we discuss this first?
There's nothing to discuss. Go home.
Sarah, please.
Now.
Sarah, you haven't been responding. Are you still angry? Look, I know I messed up this time, but it was just a moment of weakness. I don't have any issues with you, so...
Mike, what do you mean by moment of weakness?
Sarah, finally you replied. Thought you ignored me forever.
I would if I could, but we need to discuss the children and settlement money.
Can we talk about this? I can explain everything.
There's nothing to explain. Dad showed me the hotel receipts.
I was wrong. I'm sorry for going on a trip with a follower. I know it was thoughtless, but at first we were just talking about family issues. I didn't have any ulterior motives. It just happened.
Just happened? Like you just happened to leave our daughter alone?
She was safe at home.
She was 5 and alone.
I made sure she had food.
Right. And that worked out so well. And now you're saying you just happened to have an affair? You think I'll accept that?
No, I didn't think you would accept, but I told your dad everything truthfully. I try to be honest.
When? Before or after he showed you the evidence?
I was going to tell you everything.
Honest? You deleted all the chat history with your affair partner. You only told the truth after my dad recovered it, and you couldn't make excuses anymore. You would have kept quiet if you hadn't been caught. I'm so glad Dad is good with IT.
I panicked. I wasn't thinking straight.
Just like you weren't thinking straight when you left our daughter alone.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Of course it won't, because you won't have the chance.
What do you mean?
Mike, you did something unforgivable. You left our 5-year-old daughter alone at home to go on a trip with your affair partner. You even used our savings for the trip. You are absolutely the worst. You have hit rock bottom as a human being.
Emily is mature for a 5-year-old. I didn't think she'd do anything dangerous. I told her to stay home.
Did you hear yourself just now? You told a 5-year-old to stay home alone.
She knows how to use their microwave.
What ridiculous excuses. That's just self-serving logic.
I'm sorry, but Emily is smart and...
Smart enough to know her father abandoned her.
I didn't abandon her.
What would you call leaving a child alone for 3 days?
It wasn't days, just overnight.
No buts. I don't want to hear any more excuses. Let's get divorced. No, we will definitely get divorced.
That can't be true. I've been posting on social media about Kevin's birth. Everyone thinks we're a happy couple.
Is that all you care about? Your social media image?
No, but my followers...
What? You don't want a divorce because of social media? After you destroyed our family?
I don't want a divorce. I really don't. I can't. My income is finally stable.
Your income? You mean the money you spent on your affair?
That was a mistake. I'll earn it back.
Even now, you're only thinking about yourself. I'll be visiting next week with my lawyer. My decision won't change, so be prepared.
Please, can we talk about this face to face?
There's nothing left to talk about.
Sarah, delete your social media post right now. This is the end.
Delete what exactly?
You know what? The post about me.
About your affair? About abandoning Emily?
It's causing a huge backlash.
I just took appropriate measures. You posted about how your wife misunderstood you and might divorce you, making posts that implied I was the bad guy, playing the tragic hero, weren't you?
I was trying to explain my side.
Your side of abandoning our daughter?
You're destroying my reputation.
You destroyed it yourself.
But you didn't have to post about my affair. You even posted our line messages. I don't think it's right to share personal information like that.
Like you shared Emily's every moment without permission?
That was different. I was building our brand.
Sue me if you want, but if you do, I'll countersue. You posted plenty about us in the past, so I am ready to fight back.
This isn't fair. My followers are unfollowing me.
Now you know how it feels to have private matters exposed.
Please, the social media is my income source. What am I supposed to do if that's gone? I'll be in trouble.
Maybe get a real job?
Being an influencer is a real job.
You post as a dedicated father doing housework and childcare, but you only do things for those posts. You only cook for photos, making a mess in the kitchen during birthdays, anniversaries, and events, leaving it as it is. You cook a few times a year and think you're doing housework while I handle the other 350 days. And you still act like you're such a great dad. Don't make me laugh. You are not a real influencer either.
That's not true. I help out a lot. I sometimes prepare breakfast, and I think I did more.
Only when you wanted to post photogenic food on social media. It takes hours. You only make one portion, never clean up, don't even buy the ingredients, and dump all the difficult childcare tasks on me. You're only excited for kindergarten sports days and bazaars when people are watching. It's ridiculous that you act like such a great dad.
I tried my best.
Your best was staging photos while I did the real work.
Sarah, have you felt this way all along? You should have told me and pointed these things out.
I've been telling you for years. You never listened.
That would have changed.
I did point them out repeatedly, but you never listened and insisted you were doing your part. Only doing things for social media posts doesn't count as doing your share. And if you were really being a good stay-at-home dad, I wouldn't need to point these things out. The ultimate betrayal was having an affair while your wife was away for childbirth. You've completely destroyed everything. You deserve to be exposed for the terrible things you've done.
Okay, I'll delete my post, so please delete yours.
Why should I?
Why? Because
Why?
my follower who I had the affair with has a family too. And although only her first name is shown, her name is still there.
Oh my, it's fine since it's not enough to identify her. You know where to draw the line, don't you?
Yeah, but we don't need to destroy another family.
Another family, like you destroyed ours?
That's different.
You're asking for consideration after destroying our family? Sorry, but that's impossible. I just gave birth, then discovered your affair and what happened to Emily. I don't have the capacity to be considerate.
I'm sorry. It was really my fault. I'll never do it again. I'll quit social media. I'll live only for you and the kids from now on. So please give me one more chance.
There are no more chances for you.
You can hate me, but I think this affects Emily and Kevin. I think it's better for kids to have both parents. You don't have to see me as a husband, but couldn't we work together as co-parents?
After you abandoned one child and betrayed the other before birth? No.
People make mistakes.
I'd much rather raise them by myself.
But what if something happens to you?
I'll create a foundation so that won't be a problem. Having no father is better than having one like you. I am a certified accountant and make more money than you. I can support 2 children easily. Eliminating a partner who has affairs and neglects children is much better for the kids.
But it must be hard alone.
Having a delusional burden like you is harder. We'll be much happier away from you and your social media fake dad act.
I don't want to be away. Please, Sarah, I'm begging you. I'll be a good father from now on. Don't abandon me.
You betrayed us first. If it was just the affair, maybe, but I'll never forgive you for putting our daughter in danger. I tried to keep our family together until now, but I finally realized there's no point in protecting it anymore. Live however you want from now on. You won't have a family holding you back anymore. Next day, all of my husband's social media and blog accounts were deleted. He seemed to break down from the severe criticism and harassment he received. The psychological shock made him comply with the divorce proceedings without resistance. He was completely distant during our last meeting, so I received both child support and settlement money in a lump sum. As a result, his share of the property division was only a few $1,000s. My parents also cut ties with him after the divorce, and now he lives in poverty, spending his days paying back the debts he accumulated from various payments. We made sure he paid what was owed to his affair partner as well. While raising 2 children alone will be challenging, I plan to take it one step at a time, rely on others when needed, and focus on my children's happiness as I raise them.